Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here at the City Council meeting on Monday, October 16th, 2023 at 7 p.m. in the council chambers. I'd like to call this session into order. If there would be a tornado, we would go to where you pay your sewer bill. There is a steps that go directly down to the basement. And of course, if it would be a fire, then we would be coming over to the exit door. And this is the school teacher in me. I always say this in an orderly fashion. So to be able to be safe going out the door. So since this meeting is being videotaped, it's important that everyone speak directly into the microphone when speaking. So we'll start with the roll call of the alderpersons. Jenny?
Alderperson Whitaker.
Here.
Alderperson Schneider.
Here.
Alderperson Duco.
Here.
Alderperson Aris. Alderperson Randall. Here. Alderperson Ferguson.
Here.
Alderperson Anthony.
Here.
Alderperson Ovian.
Here.
Alderperson Dintelman.
Here.
Alderperson Schaefer.
Here.
Alderperson Steele.
Here.
Alderperson Rothweiler.
Here.
Alderperson Elmore.
Here.
Alderperson Wygant.
Here.
Alderperson Sullivan.
Here.
Alderperson Ostoff. Mayor Aris and Ostoff are excused.
Okay, thank you. Now roll call of department heads.
City Treasurer Bierman. City Attorney Horner.
Present.
Police Chief Matt Eiskamp. Fire Chief Stephanie Mills. Finance Director Jamie Matrit. Director of Public Works Jason Poole. Director of Wastewater Randy Smith. Director of Library Leander Spearman. Interim Director of IT Ty Buckner. City Engineer Scott Sager. Director of Health, Housing, Building Scott Tyler. Director of Economic Development Planning Zoning Cliff Cross. Director of Human Resources Bill Clay. Director of Communications PR Kathy Kaiser. Director of Maintenance Mike Schaefer. Director of Recreation Don LaChance. Mayor, Assistant Chief Heffernan is here for Eiskamp, and City Treasurer Bierman, Leander, Bill Clay, and Kathy Kaiser are excused.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have no public hearing, and we'd like to start with public participation. I'd like to remind you, this is 2 to 3 minutes per person. And who would like to speak first? Or is there anyone here for public participation?
I guess I'll go first, Mayor.
Okay. Please state your name and where you live.
Thank you. My name is William Enyart. I live at 301 Aubin Street in the city's Old Belleville Historic District. Madam Mayor, council members, I'm here to speak about agenda number 11A3, 11F5, and 11F6. The Avenue Development proposal is immediately adjacent to the Old Belleville Historic District residential area. It is a neighborhood with rising home prices and families investing in century-old homes. It is a jewel of near downtown living. Damaging Aubin Street's livability will devastate the city's historic neighborhoods. The City Council has clearly expressed its concern with the explosion of venue spaces in the city, with the July amendments to the zoning code prohibiting development of a new venue within 1 mile of an existing one. There are already 5 venues within a half mile of this location. All are in clearly commercial locations, unlike this proposal. Excuse me. Ms. Mordini in 11F5 and 6 is asking for a special use. Therefore, the burden of proof is on her, not on the objecting neighbors, nor on the city. She hasn't set forth a real security plan, nor a plan to control noise, nor a business plan. She simply says it will be classy. Classy is a great marketing word, but it's not a plan. Ms. Mordini's RFP is in no way grandfathered in because she has changed it multiple times and is coming back asking for outdoor pergolas when at earlier meetings she withdrew her request for outdoor pavilions due to neighborhood and chief of police concerns. Kathy Mordini stated at the zoning board that she's not doing anything different than what Charlie's is doing. Her statement is untrue because Charlie's is and has been a neighborhood restaurant with a bar for decades. The Mordinis do not have a kitchen plan for the building, and there is not room to place a commercial kitchen in it. She is proposing an outdoor party venue, not a restaurant with a bar. Before you cast a vote tonight, I ask you to consider, would you want a party house with outdoor dining, outdoor drinking, without a solid security plan, and virtually unlimited hours across the street from your block? I ask you to consider, if the council is serious about controlling new party venues and supporting strong neighborhoods, do you want to approve an uncontrolled, unrestricted, poorly planned party house? If you don't want it across the street from your block, we ask you to vote no. Thank you.
Thank you. Who else would like to speak? Yes. Come forward and state your name and address.
My name is Barb Swatner. I live at 211 Aubin, and I'm a co-owner of Charlie's on the other corner. I have sent you all the aldermen, and I believe you, Mayor Gregory, a letter stating our concerns, or my concerns about the project that Kathy Mardini is planning. All of our neighbors, I believe, want to see progress. It's not the point. It's just that we're concerned about the details of the project. There aren't any details. We don't know what the hours are going to be. We don't know what it is. She sent out a lot of references, but they all spoke of art and dance, and I have not seen any of that in any of the plans up until now. Sounds like it's a party venue from the zoning board. She said that they were going to have parties, so I think that was maybe one of her own words. So when I saw the Historic Preservation Commission recommendations, or her application for outdoor seatings, it is not a baby shower. There's 4 large pergolas. There's all sorts of things that really, in the liquor license, that it just doesn't fit into baby showers and art and dance events. So I would just like you all to consider either tabling it or holding off on it until we can get more details. The hours are not in any of the documents that I've seen. The number of people that can come to these parties or events hasn't been identified, and then the general plan just isn't there. So we'd like to, as a neighbor, I'd like to say that I'm not in favor of this project.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Hello, my name is Kathy Nadeau. I live on 203 Aubin Street, which is directly on the corner and straight across from the project. I'm very happy that something's being done with the building, because we've been here for 23 years and it just sat idle. But I'm very, very concerned if it turns into a venue. I mean, we're straight across the street, and parking is going to be an issue. I mean, if they have maybe 50 to 100 people, in this building, where are they going to park? And there's the noise factor, and the fact that, I have my mother living with me, and her bedroom is on the first floor on the north side. And there's a door there, we've got it nailed shut, but what if someone decides they need to use a phone or something? They're going to try to come up the back stairs and try to knock on her door. She's going to be terrified. But if something else were to come of use for this building, that would be great. But a venue, please. I mean, keep that in your in mind when you vote.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyone else? Here for public participation? Yes.
Keith Owens, 215 Aubin Street. Madam Mayor, gentlemen and gentleladies of the council. I would like to share with you, I'm 3 houses down from this project. At the beginning of this project, when it was first given, it was a grand project that was brought with kiosks and fire pits and all these things that were inside with this project. It was backtracked to say there's not going to be pavilions, there's not going to be fire pits, there's not going to be all this stuff. Because we have a homeless issue in our neighborhood. We have a homeless issue 2 blocks down, and they do come in. We've had to pull them out of houses that were abandoned. Our neighbors have gone, and I have, put wood on doors and windows and other things like that to keep the homeless out. It's now changed. Every 2 months, this plan changes. Now she's talking pergolas. What's the difference between a pergola and a kiosk? A back wall. Secondly, I have been on the Preservation Commission, Historical Preservation Commission, for years. I was vice president, I was treasurer, I've been secretary, and I can tell you right now, I know the design review manual backwards and forwards. They will have to get permission to put pergolas on the side of that building, and it has to be historically accurate, and it's not, because this building is part of the Preservation Commission's guideline area. It's in the Old Belleville historical neighborhood. Secondly, how is she going to get people from the inside of that building into that venue space on the side? If you look at real close at one of her renderings, she has a garage door opening on the side of that building going out into that venue. That will not pass the DRR or the design review manual. So before you continue looking at all this, I ask you to look at the zoning of the DRR and the design review manual and see how this does not match, and it cannot go forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Hello, my name is Bashan McGilligan, 124 South 18th Street. And, well, I'm going to comment on a different item on the agenda. It's the liquor license at, hold on, where's my notes? Sorry about that. 1601 West Main. And I'm in support of both items on the agenda. I am a patron of the business a lot for at least a good 7 years now. I know the staff quite well and the people that run the place, and I think it would be a nice addition for them. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Anyone else to speak this evening? Okay, hearing none, we will read on and proceed with the proclamations. We have 3 proclamations this evening. So, I think that I will go ahead and read them from, should I go down there?
Yeah, you can go down there, sure.
Okay. I'll just talk loud. Our 3 proclamations this evening. We will be starting with the one for Red Ribbon Week. It is demonstrating commitment to drug-free lifestyles, no use of illegal drugs, no use of legal drugs, and several other items will be mentioned in the proclamation. Whereas the abuse of alcohol and drugs in this nation has reached epidemic stages, and whereas it is imperative that visible unified prevention education efforts by community members be launched to eliminate the demand for drugs. And whereas the National Family Partnership is sponsoring the National Red Ribbon Campaign, offering citizens the opportunity to demonstrate their commitment to drug-free lifestyles, no use of illegal drugs, no illegal use of legal drugs. And whereas businesses, government, parents, law enforcement, media, medical institutions, religious institutions, schools, senior citizens, service organizations, and youth will demonstrate their commitment to healthy, drug-free lifestyles by wearing and displaying red ribbons during this week-long campaign. And whereas the City of Belleville, Illinois, supports the goals of the National Red Ribbon Week campaign, and now, therefore, I, Patty Gregory, Mayor of the City of Belleville, Illinois, do hereby education activities not only during Red Ribbon Week, but all year long, making a visible statement that we are strongly committed to a drug-free community. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the corporate seal of the city of Belleville to be affixed this 16th day of October in the year of our Lord 2023. Thank you very much. Okay, our next proclamation. This is a proclamation reminding us all to go the extra mile. Whereas the city of Belleville is a community that acknowledges that a special vibrancy exists within the entire community, and individual citizens collectively go the extra mile in personal effort, volunteerism, and service, and is why Belleville actively works to be a community of character. And whereas Belleville is a community that encourages its citizens to maximize their personal contribution to the community by giving of themselves wholeheartedly and with total effort, commitment, and conviction to their individual ambitions, family, friends, and community. And whereas Belleville is a community that chooses to shine a light and celebrate individuals and organizations within its community who go the extra mile in order to make a difference and lift up fellow members of their community. And whereas Belleville acknowledges the mission of the Extra Mile America Foundation to create 550 Extra Mile cities in America and is proud to support Extra Mile Day on November 1st, 2023. As Belleville, being a community of character, continues to highlight the belief that communities are made stronger through individuals and organizations who dedicate themselves to going the extra mile in volunteerism and service. Now therefore I, Patty Gregory, Mayor of the City of Belleville, do hereby proclaim November 1st, 2023 to be Extra Mile Day in Belleville and encourage each individual in our community to take time on this day to go the extra mile in his or her own life and to acknowledge all those around us who are inspirational in their efforts to make their organizations, families, communities, country, or world a better place. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the corporate seal of the city of Belleville to be affixed this 16th day of October in the year of our Lord 2023. Thank you. And now the last proclamation. And this is a proclamation for Sister City International. And I'd like to remind you that our sister city is Paderborn. And we have a beautiful Paderborn Square down by Tavern on Main. You can always go down there and enjoy yourself in the Paderborn Square. So, whereas Sister Cities International was founded as a presidential initiative by President Dwight D. Eisenhower on September 11, 1946 at the White House conferences on citizen diplomacy to create more community-led global relationships so that people of different cultures could appreciate their differences and build partnerships that would lessen the chance of new international conflicts. And whereas Sister Cities International Day is a fitting occasion to commemorate the impact that this organization has made in building bridges across nations, cities, and communities around the globe in order to create and sustain world peace. And whereas there is no better day to celebrate the birth of our modern Sister City movement than on the birthday of its founder, President Dwight D. Eisenhower, on October 14th. And whereas Sister Cities International currently has 345 member sister cities, counties, and states with relationships with 1,800 communities in 138 countries on 6 continents. And whereas Sister Cities International in recent years has held several bilateral and regional Sister City summits to strengthen existing and expanding new Sister City relationships in places like Ireland, Mexico, Russia, China, and across the African continent. And whereas Sister Cities International will be holding its next regional summit, the All America Sister City Summit in San Antonio, Texas, on May 28th through 31st in 2024. And whereas the city of Belleville, Illinois is proud to be a part of a global network with sister city partnerships in Paderborn, Germany. And whereas sister city relationships include educational, economic, cultural, municipal, and humanitarian assistance exchange programs that are mutually beneficial to each community. And whereas Sister Cities International Day is a call to action for Belleville residents and citizens of the world to come together to celebrate the importance of the community continued commitment to supporting a more peaceful and prosperous future through continued people-to-people exchanges. Whereas the Sister City International Day is an opportune time for Belleville and cities across the world to show how powerful humanity can be when communities unite to promote peace, progress, and prosperity for a better world. Now therefore, I, Patty Gregory, Mayor of the City of Belleville, Illinois, do hereby proclaim October 14th, 2023 as Sister Cities International Day in the City of Belleville. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Belleville to be affixed this 14th day of October, 2023. Thank you all very much for listening. Okay. Now, I'd like a motion to read 7D, 7E, and 7F together.
You okay with her reading them together? Yep.
Okay, thank you. Okay, a motion to approve the reappointment of David Martinson to serve a 3-year term on the Board of Fire and Police Commission, the reappointment of Marge Belt to serve a 5-year term on the Parks and Recreation Board, and the reappointment of Rob Rogue, Josh Hayter, and Brian Jarvis to serve a 4-year term on the Electrical Commission.
Schaefer.
Thank you very much. Any discussion? Let's have roll call then.
Whitaker.
Aye.
Schneider. Duco. Randall. Ferguson. Anthony. Ovian. Dintelman. Schaefer. Steele. Rothweiler. Elmore. Wygant. Sullivan. Motion carries, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Now, a motion to approve City Council meeting minutes and executive session minutes from October 2nd, 2023. Okay. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Now, claims, payroll, and disbursements. I need a motion to approve claims and disbursements in the amount of $1,246,598.61 and payroll in the amount of $988,691.39.
Schaefer.
Thank you. Discussion. Hearing none, roll call.
Schneider.
Aye.
Duco. Randall. Ferguson. Anthony. Ovian. Dintelman. Schaefer. Steele. Rothweiler. Elmore. Wygant. Sullivan. Whitaker. Motion carries, Mayor.
Thank you.
Can the next 3 be read together for administration, or
The
you
next
want 3
three,
separate?
who would like it to be read together or separate?
Separate A3, please.
A3? Anybody else? Okay. So this is a motion to set the date of annual joint review board meetings for all active TIF districts for Friday, December 8th, 2023, at the time listed in the attached memo. And motion to nominate Phil Silsby as the public member nominee for the joint review board meetings for all active TIF districts to be held on Friday, December 8th, 2023.
Schaefer, so move. Schneider.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, this is a motion to approve and accept the revised request for proposal agreement contract for 123 to 127 Muscuda Avenue.
Randall, so moved.
Okay, second?
Schaefer.
Thank you. Okay, any discussion?
The only thing A3 does is change the closing date. That's it, right?
That is correct.
Cliff, would you like to speak to that?
I don't think so. That is the only thing, that is the only item that's changing.
September 22nd, it's now.
October 20th, right?
Thank you for clarifying the dates for us. Okay. Okay. Hearing no discussion, roll call?
Duco, Randall, Ferguson, Anthony, Ovian, Dintelman, Schaefer, Steele, Rothweiler, Elmore, Wygant, Sullivan, Whitaker, Schneider. Motion carries, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Motion for Master Sewer, Alderperson, Mr. Diddleman.
On behalf of the Master Sewer Department, I'd like to make a motion, 11B, motion for the Master Sewers. 11B1, motion to approve an agreement with TWM for engineering of the West Plant outfall rehabilitation in the amount of $22,800.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Randall,
Aye.
Ferguson, Anthony, Ovian, Dintelman, Schaefer, Steele, Rothweiler, Elmore, Wygant, Sullivan, Whitaker, Schneider, Duco. Motion carries, Mayor.
Okay, thank you so much. Alderperson Elmore, motion from traffic?
Yes, I'm gonna separate the first one from the other two, but 11C1, motion to approve a four-way stop at the intersection of Muscuda and East Monroe Streets. So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Unless there's any issues, I'll read the next two together. 11C2, motion for 2 handicap parking spaces west side 100 block North Church Street, north from the intersection of East A Street and North Church Street. The first one, 36 to 64 feet, and then the second will be at the 100-foot mark to 120 feet. 11C3, motion for 1 no parking zone west side 100 block North Church Street, 64 feet north of the intersection of East A Street, North Church Street, to a point 100 feet from the intersection. This is between the 2 handicap parking spots. So moved.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion's carry. Okay, from Finance, Alderperson Whitaker.
I'd like to do 11D3 separate. Is there any others anybody would like to hold out? On behalf of the Finance Committee, on 11D1, motion to approve fiscal year 23 audit reports. 11D2, a motion to waive formal bidding procedures and purchase 1 new 2023 Ford Super Duty F-250 pickup truck from Broadway Truck Centers for $62,000 for the Maintenance Department, matching the Illinois State bid price. 11D4, a motion to approve a contract with Next Request for the Police Department. And 11D5, a motion to approve quote from Banner Fire Equipment in the amount of $34,173.74 for additional equipment installation for a new ladder truck previously approved on 7/17/2023, as well as the trade-in of a 1984 E1 Hurricane pumper for $7,500. So moved.
Steele, second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Ferguson, Anthony, Ovian, Dintelman, Schaefer, Steele, Rothweiler, Elmore, Wygant, Sullivan, Whitaker, Schneider, Duco, Randall. Motion carries, Mayor.
Thank you very much. D3, please.
On 11D3, I'm looking to make a motion to table, but do I have to have somebody do the motion to approve first? Okay. So then on 11D3, I would make a motion to table and send this back to Finance Committee, and I can provide more on discussion.
Elmore seconds.
Okay. So we talked about this a little bit in Finance Committee. I was able to get some more documents after the meeting. I totally understand what the police department's doing, and I agree with it as far as Their overtime billing rates have not been updated for several years as it relates to special events and Walmart and the various things they're doing. But in doing this, we found there is a 2012 memo that set a policy establishing certain rates for certain events. On the police department's form, it says fitness events get a reduction, but at this point, we haven't been able to find any policy or council action supporting that. I just think this all needs to be considered as one package, and we bring it back as a final approval. Chief's not wanting this done until January 1st, so I think we have some time to make sure we look at all aspects of this and update our policy that's 11 years old and have some consistency. So that's why I would encourage us to table this tonight.
Okay. A motion, a second?
I got a second.
Oh, we got
Yep.
it. Okay, roll call.
No, you can
Oh,
actually just do all in favor.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Will be tabled. Okay, Alderperson Anthony from Police and Fire.
Thank you, Mayor. I have three motions here, with the, council.
Together.
Read them as a group?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to make a motion, 11E1, motion authorizing the sale, conversion of police vehicles, 2014 Ford Explorer, VIN number 65093, a 2015 Ford Explorer, VIN number 41886, a 2014 Ford Taurus sedan, VIN number 24229, a 2014 Ford Taurus sedan, VIN number 24228, a 2014 Taurus sedan, VIN number 2426, VIN number 24226, a 2018 Ford Explorer, VIN number 71602, a 1989 Chevrolet S10, VIN number 91523. 11E2, motion authorizing the sale and conversion of various police department equipment, cameras, push bumpers, and light bulbs. 11E3, motion to approve a license agreement with NITV, Federal Service for Computer Voice Stress Analyzers, CVSA, computer software and training of 2 officers in the amount of $9,785. So moved.
Whitaker seconds.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Anthony?
Aye.
Ovian? Dintelman?
Aye.
Schaefer?
Aye.
Steele?
Aye.
Rothweiler? Elmore? Weigant? Sullivan?
Aye.
Whitaker?
Aye.
Schneider?
Aye.
Duco? Randall?
Aye.
Ferguson?
Aye.
Motion carries, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Ginny, would you like the motions from Zoning Board of Appeals?
Am I pulling anything out, or can I read them together?
Items 4, 7, 8, and 10 are from our ward, and we're fine with those being voted together.
I'd like to pull out 11F5 and 11F6 separately.
11F5
Does anything else need to be read
and
separately?
11F6. Okay.
No?
Anything else?
Okay.
Okay. Jenny?
Yep. 11F1, 35 September 23, Teresa Woods. Request for a sign installation permit in the area of special control at 106 East Main Street, 08220-338-047. Located in a C2 heavy commercial district, applicable sections of the city code 155.052, 155.053, 155.090, Ward 6. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval with a vote of 6-0. 11F2, 36 September 23, Gina Marie Buffa. Request for a special use permit for a Class B liquor license at 1601 West Main Street, 08210-322-008, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.248 and 162.515, Ward 2. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval in the name of the applicant only with a vote of 6-0. 11F3, 37 September 23, Gina Marie Buffa. Request for a special use permit for outdoor dining seating at 1601 West Main Street, 08210-322-008, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the city and zoning code 118.01, 162.400, 162.248, and 162.515, Ward 2. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval with a vote of 6-0. 11F4, 38 September 23, Jurgen Huntner, request for a special use permit for a Class B liquor license at 2346 Muscuda Avenue, 08250-103-001, located in a C4 commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.278, 162.515, Ward 7. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval in the name of the applicant only with a vote of 6-0. 11F7, 41 September 23, Leonard Tyler, request for a special use permit to expand upon the indoor storage use at 818 East Washington Street, 08220-348-077 and 078, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.248 and 162.515, Ward 7. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval with a vote of 6-0. 11F8, 42 September 23, Leonard Tyler, request for a special use permit to construct a metal building exceeding 150 square feet at 818 East Washington Street, 08220-348-077 and 078, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.248 and 162.515, Ward 7. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval with a vote of 6-0. 11F9, 43 September 23, Eric Bush, request for a special use permit for a Class B liquor license at 732 South Illinois Street, 08280-234004, located in a D1 Light Industry District. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.308 and 162.515, Ward 6. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval in the name of the applicant only with a vote of 6-0. 11F10, 44 September 23, City of Belleville Zoning Code Amendment, request for amendments of Title 15 of Land Usage of the revised ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois, sections 162.232, 162.247, 162.262, and 162.277 permitted uses, and sections 162.233, 162.248, 162.263, and 162.278 special uses. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval with a vote of 6-0.
Okay,
Elmore motions.
thank you. Second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Those motions carry. I need to go back.
All right. Separately or together, the next two? Separately, okay. 11F5, 39 September 23, Avenue Development, request for a special use permit for a Class F liquor license at 123-127 Muscuda Avenue, 08220-347-027 and 028, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.248 and 162.515, Ward 6. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval in the name of the applicant only with a vote of 5-1.
Rottweiler, so moved.
Steele, second.
Okay, any discussion?
Yes, Madam Mayor. Couple items on this item here. We don't oppose the liquor license. It's an indoor business. It'll be inside. The applicant changed from an A request to an F request license, which is an event license to do that. And that meets with what the proposed project is stipulated to be. So if it's gonna be inside and it's an event center inside, et cetera, I don't have any issue with it. So I intend to vote for it.
Okay, anyone else? Any more discussion on 11F5? Okay, hearing none. We need a motion?
I have a
Second.
motion and a second.
I need to, oh, you did get
Yep,
the
I have a
second.
motion and a
Okay,
second,
got
yep.
it. Okay, discussion, and we've had that. All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. 11F6.
11F6, 40 September 23, Avenue Development, request for a special use permit for outdoor dining seating at 123-127 Muscuda Avenue, 08220-347-027 and 028, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the City and Zoning Code 118.01, 162.400, 162.248, and 162.515, Ward 6. Zoning Board of Appeals recommended approval in the name of the applicant only and the installation of a required 6-foot privacy fence around the outdoor dining seating area with a vote of 6-0.
Okay. Any discussion? Oh, motion first.
Steele?
Steele and who else? Rothweiler. Okay, discussion?
Yes, I'd like to, have some, to spell it out a little bit better of what the restrictions would be, for this outdoor dining. Because the proposal that was given to the zoning board, changed, and, it just said that they were moving their offices there to that building. So I just needed kind of clarify, Chris.
We can do that with the amendments. I have a procedural question for Director Cross. Is he here? Yes. Okay. If we were to vote no on this, can the applicant come back again, and how soon can they do that?
It's a 12-month period.
Okay, if we table it, then it can be brought back up at another meeting, is that correct, Eric?
That's correct.
Yeah, you have 4 options at this point as a council. You can accept the recommendations of the Zoning Board of Appeals and approve it based on that. You can accept the recommendations and approve it with additional conditions. You can deny the request. You can table the request, and table it one of 2 ways, either as a council or kicking it back to the ZBA for further consideration.
And my second question, Director Cross, is the council already approved the sale of this property, correct?
They did in accepting the RFP from the Economic Development and Annexation.
So the RFP that was presented to us at that time, the council's already approved that, is that
They did
correct?
approve it, and it was clarified during the ZBA meeting that it was approved.
Okay, thank you. May I continue to have the floor, Mayor?
Yes.
This has been a very difficult issue. This should be a project that brings the neighborhood together. Instead, it's brought the torn the neighborhood apart. And I don't like that at all. We have an empty building sitting there that's been there for years and years, empty, nothing going on there, et cetera. We have an applicant who presented a proposal to improve the building, improve that corner, et cetera. You know, we should be welcoming that kind of development. However, there are some issues here that are involved. The very first issue is the residents who live very closest to that facility. They have to live there, okay? They have to put up with whatever it is that's out there. We've already approved the liquor license just a minute ago for the location inside. That doesn't seem to be the issue. I didn't hear anybody speak tonight or at any other time about having the inside being an issue whatsoever. The issue is what's outside. And the noise outside, et cetera, the late times. My issue at zoning, and I was there, the fence part of this is from me. I insisted upon a fence being part of this proposal because we have issues with homeless at a park just down the street. They're just gonna move down there when that park gets a fence, and it's gonna continue to be a problem. So really, the issue here is the outside portion of this. Now, what's been presented about what they're gonna do? The applicant presented to us what they're gonna do with this. Well, initially it was gonna be cabanas for a market type deal, which we had objections to because of the homeless issue, people laying around, et cetera. That's changed. Then at the zoning meeting was gonna be a fire pit, and now it's gonna be pergola, which is, I've heard that, I think it's zoning. So it changes here and it continues to change as things go along. I'm not inclined to approve this without having more details about the hours, the structures that are proposed. In an email, the applicant argued with me about a fence, that it wasn't needed, et cetera, that the police could just be called. The police department is not gonna go back to clearing out that space when it's been clearing out the park for years. So, in my view, right now, I want a firm plan as to outside hours, structures, the fence. I insist upon the fence to protect it. And if we can't have that, I don't think now is an appropriate time to approve that. So while, for the purposes of discussing this, I move to approve it, I would now move to table it until to give the applicant a chance to come back and solidify exactly what's gonna go out there, what the hours are gonna be, what structures are gonna be there, because the people who live there, they have to deal with this. They ought to know what they're gonna have to deal with. And if they can't do that, I would say no. So Garrett, can I withdraw my motion to approve?
No, if you make a motion to table it,
it's gonna take precedence, so that would be called for a vote.
Table the request at this.
And then just for clarification, the provision on repeated applications is a 6-month, not a 12-month, prohibition, so.
But if we table this, we can bring this up at another meeting sooner than that, correct?
Sure, you could table it, and it would just come up at the next meeting, or you could table it for, meeting certain,
Okay.
or, sometime certain, 30 days, you know, it's really up to you, but I would recommend that you just identify the next meeting where it would come up.
I would table this until the first meeting in December, the latest.
A second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Ovian. Dintelman.
Aye.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Steele.
Aye.
Rothweiler. Elmore. Weigant. Sullivan. Whitaker.
Aye.
Schneider. Duco. Randall. Ferguson. Anthony. Motion carries to table, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we will move on with Alderperson Randall from Motions from Streets and Grades.
Thank you, Mayor. The reason why these motions are being brought this evening directly from the Streets and Grades Committee meeting is so that we can take advantage, okay, of trying to get as much done before the weather shuts us down at the end of the year, calendar year that is. Other things that are being approved here will be scheduled for the spring as well. So that's why we're bringing this directly here to the council meeting this evening. So if you don't mind, I'd like to read them all together. 11G1 is a motion to approve a contract with Chris Brothers Asphalt Incorporated, lowest responsible bidder in the amount of $1,191,974.98 for resurfacing of Lincolnshire subdivision in South Douglas Avenue from McClintock to Prairie, ARPA funding. 11G2 is a motion to approve a proposal with Kenny Contractors Incorporated in the amount of $44,474.50 to replace additional pavement between Alsop Place parking lot and the eastbound ramp to Highway 15, again ARPA funds. And 11G3, a motion to approve a service agreement with Lockmiller Group in the amount of $9,950 for professional engineering, surveying, planning, and/or environmental services on an as-needed basis. This is motor fuel tax and TIF funding. So moved.
Okay. Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Steele. Rothweiler. Elmore. Weigant. Sullivan. Whitaker. Schneider. Duco. Randall. Ferguson. Anthony. Ovian. Motion carries, Mayor.
Thank you very much. And now we go on to communications with Jenny.
I can read together, yes? 12A, Midwest Wood Carvers banner, request from Midwest Wood Carvers to install a banner on North Illinois Street, October 17, 2023 through October 30, 2023 for the Midwest Artistry and Wood and Craft Show. 12B, Lincoln Theater Concert, 12/2/2023 and 12/3/2023. Request from Lincoln Theater to host Herman's Hermits. Concert Saturday, December 2nd, 2023, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Sunday, December 3rd, 2023, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Additional city services, use of 10 parking spaces in city parking lot at corner of North High and East A for band parking.
Schaefer, so moved.
Steele, second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We have no petitions this evening, no resolutions, ordinances. I need a motion to read by title only. 9191, 9192, 9193, 9194. Should I just say all of them here?
All of them except 9199.
9199 is not within this group anymore.
Okay, 9199 has been taken out of this group.
Steele, so moved.
Schaefer, second. Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Jenny.
And I can read them together at this point? Yes. Okay. Let's go. 15A, ordinance 9191, 2023, an ordinance authorizing the sale conversion of personal property, 2014 Ford Explorer, 2015 Ford Explorer 3, 2014 Ford Taurus sedans, 2018 Ford Explorer, 1989 Chevy S10 Police Department. 15B, ordinance 9192, 2023, an ordinance authorizing the sale conversion of personal property, cameras, push bumpers, and light bars, Police Department. 15C, ordinance 9193, 2023, an ordinance authorizing the sale conversion of personal property, 1984 E1 Hurricane Pumper Fire Department. 15D, ordinance 9194, 2023, is zoning ordinance in regards to case 35 September 23, Teresa Woods. 15E, ordinance 9195, 2023, zoning ordinance in regards to case 36 September 23, Gina Marie Buffa. 15F, ordinance 9196, 2023, a zoning ordinance in regards to case 37 September 23, Gina Marie Buffa. 15G, ordinance 9197, 2023, a zoning ordinance in regards to case 38 September 23, Jurgen Hutner. 15H, ordinance 9198, 2023, a zoning ordinance in regards to case 39 September 23, Avenue Development. 15J, ordinance 9200, 2023, and zoning ordinance in regards to case 41 September 23, Leonard Taylor. 15K, ordinance 9201, 2023, a zoning ordinance in regards to case 42 September 23, Leonard Tyler. 15L, ordinance 9202, 2023, a zoning ordinance in regards to case 43 September 23, Eric Bush. 15M, ordinance 9203, 2023, a zoning ordinance in regards to case 44 September 23, City of Belleville zoning code amendment. 15N, ordinance 9204, 2023, an ordinance amending Article 7, Traffic Code, Chapter 75, traffic schedules of the revised ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois, as amended by amending portions of sections thereof. 15O, ordinance 9205, 2023, an ordinance amending Article 7, Traffic Code, Chapter 76, parking schedules of the revised ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois, as amended by amending portions of sections thereof. 15P, ordinance 9206, 2023, an ordinance amending Article 7, Traffic Code, Chapter 76, parking schedules of the revised ordinance of the City of Belleville, Illinois, as amended by amending portions of sections thereof.
Okay,
So moved.
Schaefer, second.
thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Schaefer?
Aye.
Steele? Rothweiler? Elmore? Weigant? Sullivan? Whitaker?
Aye.
Schneider? Duco? Randall? Ferguson? Anthony? Ovian? Dintelman? Motion's carried, Mayor.
Thank you, and we have no unfinished business this evening. Miscellaneous and new business. A motion to approve motor fuel claims in the amount of $74,336.54.
Schaefer,
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Sorry, I don't know who. Steele did the last one. Thank you. Rothweiler? Elmore? Weigant? Sullivan? Whitaker? Schneider? Duco? Randall? Ferguson? Anthony? Ovian? Dintelman? Schaefer? Steele? Motion carries, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Yes,
I'd like the assistance of Economic Development Director, Clifford Cross. I need to ask a question. I want clarification. Is he here? This is a question I'm going to pose to you, Clifford. I'm not trying to set you up. I just want to make sure we understand here how we're supposed to approach this. When a business is issued a special use permit requesting use variance and does not comply, what corrective action can the City of Belleville take?
Okay, first off, those are two separate actions. A special use permit is an actual application for a use that's somewhat similar to a permitted use in a zoning district, but it has some extra conditions that may or may not need to be attached. I think tonight's a classic example of what we're talking about. A use variance is in place to allow for the approval of a use that's not defined in the code. For example, so you can't imagine every type of use that may come to us. So if it's not defined in the code, it's not permitted or eligible for a special use permit, so people will apply for a use variance for that individual use. So the answer to your question is they are both adopted via an ordinance. Okay, so if they violate the provisions of that ordinance, we could take action to revoke those ordinances. I would recommend that you go through the formal process in fairness to any applicant or anyone and go through the public hearing process, take it back to the ZBA, conduct the hearing, and then bring it to council for formal removal of that ordinance.
In case for parcel 02-35, .0-213-012, located in a B1 multifamily zoning district, applicable portion of zoning code 162.182.162570, Ward 4 by the City Council on 9/6/2017, and from that became the ordinance 8093-2017. This has never happened. What happens is, they were supposed to go ahead and basically asphalt their parking lot,
So-
which they never did.
Alderman Ovian, what happens, and I'm not saying you're right, wrong, or whatever. What I'm saying is there's some performance measures that don't take place, and it's like any other action that doesn't perform in accordance to your code. How do you address it? And if they do not perform in accordance to the special use permit, then within 12 months, then it basically expires, okay? Now, I think the question is, and I don't want to get into specifics because this is a specific property. I don't think this is the appropriate forum to talk about a specific property. What I am saying is that comes down to our enforcement of our ordinances. Now, if it's something we really want to look at and we really want to address in terms of enforcing it across the board, I'm happy to do that. But I think we've talked about the circumstances of this particular property, okay? But that's where I want to leave it with that.
And I would also note that this is not an item that's identified on the agenda, so the council can't take any action anyway this evening. So I think it would be appropriately handled by administration.
May I respond to that? Garrett, I took it before housing, and I was voted down not to go ahead and allow it to come before council, or rather, housing, because it wasn't on the agenda.
But Alderman, this is I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, this is a different matter. Zoning regulations are different than what you have at housing. We are regulated by a higher power in a sense in the State Enabling Zoning Legislation Act, and we're required per the compiled statutes to do public notices when we do ordinances that are a little bit different than some of the other. And the point I'm making is, if it's an enforcement action to revoke an ordinance, we need to go through the formal process and then follow through with the enforcement. But if they haven't performed by our own ordinance, it basically expires by default. There's always a kill switch in there with those special uses if they get it and they set vacant. But we need to talk about it. It's not here.
What it boils down to, bottom line, we don't do code enforcement. That has hurt our city tremendously. That's it. I don't know.
Okay, no executive session this evening, so I need a motion to adjourn.
Schaefer, so
Thank you. Should we do a yay or nay? Yep. Okay, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. I know, that was a little bit. I always